People ask, where do you get your ideas? Well, right here. All this is my Martian landscape. Somewhere in this room is an African veldt. Just beyond, perhaps, is a small Illinois town where I grew up. And I'm surrounded on every side by my magician's toy shop. I'll never starve here. I just look around, find what I need, and begin. I'm Ray Bradbury. And this is... Well then, right now, what shall it be? Out of all this, what do I choose to make a story? I never know where the next one will take me. And the trip? Exactly 1/2 exhilaration, exactly 1/2 terror.
Well, where to this time?
Anywhere, everywhere. Hogtown, Ironville, Wooster Falls. Look at all those names. Hard to decide.
So that's where you get all them crazy ideas.
Yes, blind faith. I collect things. Train schedules, signal lights, train tracks, switches. Collect them all up, write them down, and...
Hey, that can't be old 99. What's that coming down the track?
Might be old 99.
It might be a story.
What kind of life do people live in godforsaken places like that?
Peace and quiet, clean, fresh air, friendly people. Looks good to me.
If you believe that, you're dreaming.
What, corruption? Muggings, murders, suicide? Living in a city full of crazies that doesn't get to you?
And you think that's the answer?
As a matter of fact, I do. A place where you know everybody and everybody knows you, and people give you the time of day and look out for each other instead of always looking out for number one.
You know what you sound like?
No, what?
A damn fool writer. A nipped-in-the-bud, oh-so-sensitive author of books. Probably never published. I got you nailed.
I have some stories being considered.
You see, by God, I spot them every time. Bleeding hearts with their heads buried in the past. I think the solutions to life's problems are waiting around that bend on small-town front porches. Hogwash. Son, there's no answers out there. Nothing but boring people and boring houses and boring jerkwater junctions. I'll take the rat race any day, thank you very much.
I think otherwise.
Well, hell, if you think, why not act? I mean, next town comes up, stop the train, jump off, and meet the wonderful folks in your rural paradise. Go on, do it.
Believe me, I've thought of it.
Sure. Someday, huh? Someday. But right now, you haven't got the guts. Because if you did, you'd grab your suitcase and jump off this train the next town we come to.
Excuse me. What's the name of the next town we come to?
That'd be, Air One. But no one gets off there.
No? Hang on.
Well, no one until now.
Thank you.
Damn fool.
Am I? Your luck.
You'll need it. It was boring as hell.
You sure you want to get off?
Absolutely.
Well, in or out?
Out. Thank you. Hi, how do you do? Say, I wonder, I decided to drop in your town here, kind of spur of the moment. Probably staying a couple of days. Would you be able to steer me to a rooming house in town? Something with bed and breakfast, maybe? No? I'll be able to find something, I'm sure. Do you have a locker here or something where I could keep my bag and my coat while I find a place to stay? Oh, I see. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. There. Hi.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to get a drink.
I've never seen you before.
Well, I never seen you before either.
You might as well quit banging on that thing. It's broken already.
Hello there, young lady. Is your mother home? Afternoon, ma'am. I see you have a room for rent. Is it possible?
Sorry, room's rented.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Hey, fellas. What's that? What time's the next train stop here?
It don't.
I'm sorry, what does that mean? What do you...
Comes through about 10 o'clock, but it doesn't stop unless they see a flare out on the track.
You're leaving us already, are you?
long time. Long time. Me waiting at that station platform.
Who are you waiting for?
You?
I'm sorry, have we ever met? Do you know me?
Didn't say I did. Just said I was waiting. I'm surprised you're here at last, that's all.
Surprised?
And pleased.
How long were you sitting at the station platform?
20 years, give or take a few.
20 years waiting for me.
Or someone like you. What do you think of our town?
It's nice.
What do you think of our people?
Quiet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice and quiet. You know, when I retired 20 years ago, I set my chair down on that railway station back there. And I've been sitting there ever since, just sitting and waiting. Waiting for something to happen. Didn't know what, couldn't say. When it happens, I said to myself, I'll know it. I'll know it just as soon as I see it. Then I'll say, yes, sir. That's it. That's what I've been waiting for. Train wreck? No. Old girlfriend come back to town after 50 years? No. Right now, it seems to have something to do with you.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, really, but I don't see how it can. I'm just passing through. It's a spur-of-the-moment kind of thing, you know.
Do you know anything about your insides?
In my stomach, or psychologically?
That's it. That's what I mean. What goes on up there in your head? In your mind? You know much about that?
A little. You know, mostly pretty basic.
Tell me, did you, hate many people in your time?
Some.
Well, there's nothing wrong with hate, is there? I mean, we all do it. But even more than a hate, didn't you sometime think you'd like to hit somebody for hurting you? Or maybe even kill them, eh?
You know, I don't think there's anybody who hasn't felt that at one time or another. But, you know, you hide it away.
Sure. All your life, you hide it away. Father and mother tell you what's right, what's wrong. The school says this, the town says that, law says such and such. Pretty soon you put away all those thoughts of hitting and killing. And by the time you get to be my age, there's an awful lot of yells and screams and blood and lost killings stored up here between the ears. Not a way in the world to get rid of them. No way to work them out of your system. I've got a bottle stored in here. Come on, let's have a nip. Hey. Come on, come on.
Yeah, all that stuff. I guess some people work out of their system by taking up boxing. And that's why some people hunt, you know, and they take karate from
Some people don't. I was talking about the ones that don't. For instance, me. I've been salting down those bodies and putting them on ice in my head all my life. You know, there are times when I think I hate everybody in this whole damn town. Oh, yeah. Standing in my way. Making me save up all my nightmares. Oh, just once. Just once, I'd like to be like one of those old cavemen and pick up my axe and just bash somebody's head in.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Everybody would like to do one killing in his life. You know, just to get rid of that rot in his mind for all the killings that he never did. And every once in a while you get a chance. You know, somebody runs in front of your car, you forget the brakes, keep going. Nobody's to blame. Man just didn't get his foot down on the brake on time.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and I know, what really happened, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only killing worth doing is one where they can't guess who did it, or how, or why, huh? Now, I had a notion, maybe 18, 19 years ago. I had this notion, and I've never let go of it. You see, there's only one train stops in this town every day, and it's just to pick up stuff. No one ever gets off. Now, what if you wanted to kill somebody real bad, huh? What would you do, eh? Well, I would go down to that station, and I would sit there, and I would wait, patient, for years, until one day a complete and actual stranger would get off that train for no reason. A man who nobody knows. A man who knows nobody in the town. And then, and only then, would I be certain that I could get up from my chair. And I could follow that stranger until I got him someplace inside alone. And kill him. Throw him in the river. Body would be found miles downstream. Maybe never found at all. I mean, who would come here looking for this lost, lonely traveler? He was on his way to somewhere else. No one noticed him getting off. There is my idea in a nutshell. And the time has come at last. That stranger got off the train. And I knew him right then. Well, I've said enough.
Yeah, this is incredible. How very much alike we are. You and I, our lives, our thoughts. It's incredible. Just today, I was on the train and I had this thought. I had this notion. I thought how perfect it would be, how very perfect it would be if I got off the train in a town where nobody knows me. And I walked through the town with this revolver that I have in my pocket. And I find a stranger. And just like that, kill him and bury him. And no one to know, and no one the wiser, and no one to guess who did the murder ever. Perfect. I thought, perfect. So, I got off the train.
How do I know there's a gun in that pocket?
You don't know. Can't be sure.
No.
No.
That's how it is, huh?
That's how it is.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
People ask, where do you get your ideas? Well, right here. All this is my Martian landscape. Somewhere in this room is an African veldt. Just beyond, perhaps, is a small Illinois town where I grew up. And I'm surrounded on every side by my magician's toy shop. I'll never starve here. I just look around, find what I need, and begin. I'm Ray Bradbury, and this is... Well then, right now, what shall it be? Out of all this, what do I choose to make a story? I never know where the next one will take me. And the trip? Exactly 1/2 exhilaration, exactly 1/2 terror.
Don't I know you? You're that crazy writer fella, aren't you? You looking for new ideas?
Yes. But what's that?
That's a dowsing rod.
Can you find water with it?
Give it a try.
What do I look for?
It's not so much what you look for, it's the feel. Touch it. That's it. Touch. Yeah. There's more than water down there. All kinds of things are hidden.
All kinds?
All kinds of things are buried there just under the grass.
Earthworms? Trapdoor spiders. Death watch beetles. 17-year locusts.
17-year locust.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. It can't be.
Got an idea for a story?
Yes. Oh, yes.
No, I didn't mean to spy on you. Honest. Don't. I won't tell anyone. Please. Somewhere she heard the sound of a wolf. It sent chills up her spine. Then the sound of footsteps. Then the sound of a door scraping open.
When are you going to learn to put your things away? Heather. Look, supper is almost ready now. I want you to run down to the store and get some ice cream for your father, all right?
I have to wait till the mummy comes.
Never mind about the mummies. Your father's going to be home soon. Oh, Heather, where do you pick up these things?
That voice on the phone. It sounded so familiar. Well, I can't waste time thinking about that now. Whoa!
Hey, you! Get out of here!
Sound inside the tube was especially eerie that night. All you could see was her hair blowing in the wind. The night was so dark, she was terrified. Who's crying?
Contralto or soprano?
Dad!
Or screams? With sharp or flat?
Oh, Heather, look at this mess.
Mom, I heard her screaming help.
Uh-huh.
Help!
Heather!
That's what she said.
Come on, give me the magazine. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's look at this. No, that's what she said. Help, she cried. The mummy raised his cloth-wrapped hand. She screamed.
Ah! It's not a game, Daddy, damn it!
Heather.
I'm sorry. But you gotta believe me.
All right, I'll make a deal with you. You clean that plate and I'll walk over to the woods with you. Not so fast. There's time.
I didn't sleep a wink last night. Charlie Nesbitt and that wife of his screaming and yelling. Well, they're always fighting, those two. Funny, this morning they stopped.
Oh, I agree that Charlie's a little weird sometimes, but Mary Luann's a very nice person. You should give yourself a chance to get to know her better.
I don't actually believe you went out with that woman.
Do you know she wrote me a song once?
Mary did?
Yeah, it wasn't bad either. See if I can remember it. La-dee-da-da-da-dee-da. That's something else, isn't it? Well, you know what they say. It's not whether you remember the words, but how you sing the song. Let's go audition that lost soprano.
Lord.
What about supper?
Oh, put it in the oven.
This is it. This is the place.
Great. Well?
Listen.
You know,
Screaming woman! Maybe she's tired from screaming.
maybe she's dead.
Don't say that. Where are you going? To get a shovel?
Get a spoon.
What?
Eat my ice cream.
Daddy?
That's my name.
Hey, Dippy, guess what? I want to get back to our movie. This will be better than any stupid movie. Wait, please, don't die. Dig! I don't dig unless I hear screams. Let's hear it. Ow! Pretty good trick. Trick? You got one of those little cassette players under there. Yeah, and I'll lend it to you if you dig. Well, I'll give you the darn thing. Okay. Did you hear that, Dippy? She's wearing out. She's gonna die. Oh, sure. Your batteries are just running down. Dig!
Hey! What's going on here?
Mr. Kelly, we were just...
Picking up my lot? This is my private property you're messing around with. You two shovel fast and hard, and fill that hole back up.
We can't. We've got someone we've got to save. Yeah.
Fill that hole back up. And if I ever catch you around here again, I'll call the cops.
What do you mean? He's lying. I mean, why would he be so angry? Why would he make us fill up the hole, huh? I bet you he killed Mrs. Kelly and buried her there. Yeah, but that screaming lady's not real. Dippy. I got an idea. We got it. Let's go. Can't get over this. Yes, you can. Dummy! I wonder who it is. Think, Dippy, think. The Nesbits. Yeah, the Nesbits. Charlie and Luann. What did my mom and dad say? Yeah, they were fighting all last night, but today, nothing. I betcha it's Charlie Nesbit. That's it, so long. Dippy, come on! Forget it. Coward!
Oh. Hello, Heather.
Hello, Mr. Nesbit. Is your wife, your wife home?
My wife, what do you want with her?
The other day, she told me to come get, a recipe.
For what?
For what? For peach. Yeah, peach. Peach pie.
Well, she's not here, right now, but she should be back any minute. Why don't you come in and wait for her? Okay, go on. Have a seat. It's really nice to see you.
Did she go shopping?
Yeah, she had to get a few things.
Things?
For her hair.
Oh. I also wanted to tell her something else.
What?
About the screaming woman.
What screaming woman?
She's buried underground. And she's screaming. Except nobody believes me.
Why don't you give me a try?
Well, you're just like my dad, and he doesn't believe me either.
Where did you say this screaming woman was?
In Mr. Kelly's lot. Except I think she's gonna die.
Really?
Well, nobody's gonna help me. and her voice is getting weaker.
You certainly have a weird imagination. How about a cold drink? Did you say... Heather?
Nobody believes me.
Time for sleep. You've had a busy day. Give me a kiss.
I tried to help her. I really did.
I know you did, sweetheart. Happy dreams.
What are you humming?
Well, they came back to me.
What did?
Oh, you know that song we were talking about earlier today?
Song? What song?
Well, the one that Mary Nesbitt wrote for me. Good night.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Heather. Oh, my God.
That's it. All right, easy, easy.
Heather, she's gonna be all right.
You know Tom Fortnum and his pal Joe Willis? Well, according to Mrs. Goodbody, they're growing mushrooms in their basement. They got these mushrooms through the mail about 2 weeks ago. And 4 days ago, Mr. Willis disappeared. They say he was in New Orleans on business. But according to Mrs. Goodbody, and I believe it, he's been captured by aliens. And those aliens come from the mushroom in Tom Fortnum's basement. So, here's what I think we should do. First,
People ask, where do you get your ideas? Well, right here. All of this is my Martian landscape. Somewhere in this room is an African veldt. Just beyond, perhaps, is a small Illinois town where I grew up. And I'm surrounded on every side by my magician's toy shop. I'll never starve here. I just look around, find what I need, and begin. I'm Ray Bradbury, and this is... Well then, right now, what shall it be? Out of all this, what do I choose to make a story? I never know where the next one will take me. And the trip? Exactly 1/2 exhilaration, exactly 1/2 terror.
So it's a screen cinema writer you are. Well, you'll find plenty to write about in Ireland. All of it bad. But don't let on I told you. And will you be working for the great man himself? You will. And him out here, far from Dublin, lord of the manor. Riding to hounds, leaving one wife but to take another. Aye, we know all about him, and can tell far more than we know. Well, here you are. There he is. God help you. God be with you, but I must be with someone. Might as well be you.
Did I scare you, kid? Get in out of that night before it grabs you.
John?
Get this in you, kid. So you finished the screenplay. This is it. So you say. God, you've got me curious. Glad you telephoned. The house is empty. Clara's in Dublin. Dan rehearsals. You'll meet her tomorrow. We'll have a good go at this, huh? Do you know what that is?
What?
Never mind. Let's see if your bright genius holds up to the end. I'll be damned. Damn you to hell. I think I hate you. It's good. I need some cutting, of course.
Of course.
How do you do it, kid? You live with your nose stuck in books, have no idea of what real horror is, yet you've captured it.
Imagination.
Someday you must teach me to write.
Someday, John, you must teach me to direct.
Fair enough. The Beasts will be our film, won't it? What a team. How are the wife and daughters?
Oh, fine. They're in Dublin waiting for me.
Well, now it's back, is it? That sound. The banshee.
The what?
The banshee. The spirits of women who roam the woods the night someone is to die. Maybe it means us.
Come on, John.
No, kid, no. It goes back centuries. The moaning of the banshee betokens certain death whenever it is heard in the silence of the night. The banshee appeared at Clontarf, warning King Brian he would meet his death in the great battle to come. And he did. The banshee. No. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Did you ever figure, Doug, how much the beast is like me? The hero plowing the seas, plowing women right and left, round the world and no stops. You ever wonder how many women I've had, Doug? Hundreds. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh, no, not your script. This. A brilliant review of your new book of stories in the London Times.
Oh, yeah?
No. Sit down. Let me read this aloud. You'll love it. Terrific. Ready? Douglas Rogers may well be the huge success in recent American literature. How do you like it so far, kid? But here in London, we ask more from our tellers of tales. Attempting to emulate the ideas of Kipling, the style of Maugham, the wit of war, Douglas Rogers drowned somewhere in mid-Atlantic. This is ramshackle stuff. Douglas Rogers, go home.
Let me see that.
Oh, now what's wrong, kid? You feeling poorly?
John, for God's sake.
Oh, Doug, I didn't think that you'd be...
Oh, like hell you didn't. What's wrong with you?
Hell, nothing, kid. It was a fine review. I just added a few lines to get your go.
What?
You could buy a copy to borrow in Dublin. You'll see. Fact is, they love you. They relish you. God, I just didn't want you to get a big head. So, the joke's over. Isn't it enough you've just written the finest scenes you have ever written in your life for your truly great screenplay?
Just don't like your sense of humor.
You know what your problem is, Doug, eh? Oh?
What?
You don't love me half as much as I love you.
Come on, John.
No, kid, I mean it. God's son, I'd kill for you. You're the finest living author in the world, and I love you heart, soul, and mind. Because of that, I thought, well, maybe you could stand a little leg pull. I see that I was wrong.
It's all right.
No, I'm sorry. Really sorry.
It's okay. Shut up. Let's just forget the whole thing.
Oh, that's the boy. Now, let's spend an hour cutting these brilliant, superb scenes of yours. Shh. Hear it. The moaning. So mournful, yet beautiful.
It's only the wind.
The banshee won't go away, kid. I bet it wants company. Why don't you just run out into the woods and see?
John, I write these kinds of stories. I don't believe them.
No, go on out. This has been a night of misconceptions, kid. You doubt me, and you doubt Ace. So let's get my overcoat in the hall and put it on you. Here. Toro. Charge.
John.
Or are you a coward, kid? Are you yellow? It's waiting. Get out there. Run for the team. What time is it?
11.
That's when she comes. I've changed my mind. Don't go out there, kid.
John, you want me to go out there. You've probably got your caretaker out there right now making noises for this little joke. Well, I could use some fresh air. So long.
Don't be yellow, kid!
A little stroll in the woods. I should think up some story to tell, John. Think something crazy and then go back. Right. Far enough. Let's go get a drink.
Is he in there now? A great animal that walks on two legs. He stays. others go. He wipes his hands on flesh. Girls are his napkins. Women his midnight feast.
Not bad. Improvised? Or did he write it?
Is that him? Him who lives there and loved me and now does not. But I love him still so much I'd kill for it and myself last at the end.
Who do you love?
My will, of course. Willie. William.
You've got the wrong house. There's only a Johnny up there now. John.
Why do you lie?
Maybe that was another time.
No. There is only now. I feel him there. His name's changed, but it's him. Look. Feel. There. It's him.
It's a friend of mine.
No friend of anyone. Ever. If he be your friend, then you are my enemy.
Let's say that is your William. What then?
Send him out to me.
What would you do with him?
Lie down with him and ne'er get up again. He would be kept like a stone in a cold stream. I'll stay here then, the rest of the night. Surely he'll feel me here.
I should go back.
Yes, go. Get in. You'll catch your death.
And what about you?
I've long since caught mine. Will you ask him then to be sent? Hurry. Tell him he's needed.
Come on, John.
Oh, Doug, it's you.
Who else would it be?
The Banshee, of course. Did you see it?
Yes.
Get this in you, you look awful. No, oh, you must learn to pay no mind to my joke.
Is that what it was? A joke.
Get in here, kid. We have work to do. Drink your drink, and I'll read you that review of your book from the London Times again.
You burned it, John, remember? Did that book review really exist? Or were you...
Lying? I wouldn't lie to you, son. Pull your leg, maybe. Fact is, I wrote that review of your book myself.
You?
God's truth, son. The Times knew my great love for you, asked me to do the job. Yes, I said, and I wrote as fair and square as any man could about a loving friend, told what was good, what was awful bad, just the way I do when you hand in a lousy script and I make you do it over. Good's good, bad's bad, fair's fair.
I don't believe you.
Buy a copy tomorrow. Check it out. Drink up, son. I won't poison you.
You already have.
God. If you're not upset. It was a joke, Doug, a joke.
I wish it was. I wish... The Banshee. It's out there.
That was a joke, too.
No, she's there. A young and lovely woman. With a long white shawl. And the whitest skin. And sad, dark eyes. Sound like anyone you know?
Thousands.
Well, she's waiting for you. Out in the woods. She described you, somebody like you, called you Willie, William, but I knew it was you.
Young, you say, and beautiful, and out there right now.
The most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I think you should go out and have a chat with her. Don't you?
I do indeed.
Put your coat on. It's a cold night.
God. She's really there.
Wait. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. The woman is out there, all right. She's walking. But she's dead.
I'm not afraid.
No, but I am. And as much as I hate you right now, I can't let you go out there. Shut the door.
Kid, you're good. Almost as good as me. What an actor. What an act.
Doug.